Hello everyone. Today we are learning about arranging study tour itinerary. Before class, think about in itinerary planning. Do you usually design first travel routes and book hotels, or choose transportation first? Or first select suitable modes of transport, then arrange travel routes? For study tours, the premise of itinerary planning is we have already determined the study destination and curriculum. Study tour itinerary planning is the prelude to our course execution. Itinerary planning involves eating, accommodation, and transportation, with many options for dining and accommodation arrangements. There's a lot of choice, with subjective selection criteria being strong, while transportation options are comparatively objective. We can't adjust them arbitrarily based on our needs, such as flight schedules or train departures, especially during busy periods with tight ticket availability. Study groups usually have many participants, with budget constraints, leaving us limited options for transportation. So, we usually opt to compromise in route design to accommodate transportation conditions. That's why we typically make choosing transportation our first step in arranging study tours. Students, do your answers match mine? Now, let's take a look at the steps we take in designing study tour routes. First, choose transportation. We need to consider 5 aspects. First, distance from departure to destination. If it's within a 5-hour drive, we can directly use tourist buses. For distances between 500 and 2,000 kilometers, we choose trains. Specific choices also depend on other factors. For distances over 2,000 kilometers, flying is the preferred option. Second, direct routes are preferred. We try to avoid transfers to reduce the difficulty of implementing the study schedule. If unavoidable, we need to consider transfer times and ensure that there are sufficient and reasonable transportation arrangements with ample transfer time. The overall transportation plan will be more reasonable. Third, reasonable time. Travel times are best kept between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. This time frame is easiest to connect with other activities, while maximizing energy conservation and ensuring safety. Fourth, school requirements. Schools should consider students' abilities and other factors when making transportation requests. School requirements should be the primary consideration, with other factors considered secondarily. Fifth, practical feasibility. Considerations preliminary include ticket availability, and price considerations come second. The second major point is designing study tour routes. Designing study tour routes involves linking various points of the study trip, specific route arrangements, intercity transportation routes, study locations, restaurants, and accommodation routes. These all fall within the scope of route design. 4 principles should be followed. First, choose transportation logically and avoid backtracking, minimizing time wasted. Second, plan routes and timing effectively to ensure timely study sessions. Consider 3 factors: location of study sessions, duration of sessions, and travel time between locations. Third, ensure route safety by eliminating potential hazards. Fourth, create an itinerary that includes dates, locations, times, activities, and contact information. Date, location, time slots, activities. Additionally, include contact person details if necessary. The third major point is choosing a local tour operator. During the implementation of study tools, various resources such as study bases, accommodation, restaurants, and tourist buses are involved. Experienced professionals are needed to assist in this process. We need to choose a professional local tour operator. The selection of a local tour operator should consider 5 aspects. First is the operator's qualifications. Second is their scale. Third is their reputation. Four, their business capacity. And finally, their pricing. The fourth major point is accommodation selection. Choosing accommodation primarily involves comprehensive considerations, following strict accommodation standards and on-set inspections to finalize decisions. First is location, second is quality, third is price. Fourth is reception capacity, which includes room quantity, security conditions, dining environment, and capacity for guests. The fifth major point is selecting restaurants. First, based on basic criteria such as restaurant, ambience, menu offerings, etc., make preliminary selections. After confirming choices, conduct on-set inspections to make a comprehensive decision on the most suitable restaurant. First is location suitability, choosing locations convenient and en route between study sites and hotels, or directly at study bases or hotels. Second is conducting a survey of study requirements and school meal preference. This informs our restaurant choices. Third is restaurant qualifications, which usually include hygiene certificates, food service licenses, fire safety certificates, and business license, etc. Fourth is restaurant ambience, reception capacity, cleanliness, food quality, and menu pricing, menu options, etc. These considerations require collaboration with the school and to reach agreements. Now, based on China ASEAN study tour requirements, we are designing a study tour itinerary focusing on Malaysia's rainforest culture. We need to arrange the itinerary according to the curriculum. First, choose transportation. Since the study destination is Malaysia's national parks and nature reserves, we'll use tourist buses as the primary mode of transport. Based on the route arrangement and dining needs, study activities, etc., here's our itinerary. For example, plant exploration experiences, participation in orangutan conservation efforts, rainforest trekking challenges, etc. Regarding this lesson, I've assigned students a post-class reflection. When arranging study tour itineraries, how can we improve efficiency? Alright, students, that's all for this lesson. Goodbye.